comment you mentioned on the situation with Bernie Hayes that you would be willing to support a minority set-aside bill, and that's very nice that you would be interested in supporting blacks as far as these programs. I would like to ask you if that's true. In the Southside Journal, there's an ad there that points out Mike Roberts' position of supporting Senator Jet Banks on the airport limousine service. My question to you is it a situation where these ads were run in South St. Louis, and naturally the position of pointing out that the black alderman is supporting the black state senator who has had some problems? Were these put into St. Louis Argus, the American, the Sentinel? And if they weren't, aren't black people just as interested in good businessmen? Why are these run in white papers and not run in the Argus, Sentinel, and the American? And if you're interested in supporting black businesses and set-asides, are you saying that Mike Roberts should not be willing to support a black man, but you're interested in supporting black people?
Absolutely not. And Onion, let me remind you that there are minorities other than black people.
I'm only talking about black ones. Other people can talk about the other minorities. Okay. I'm talking about black folks in North St. Louis. The only minority I'm interested in.
Okay. That would be, I think that it is the prerogative of a campaign committee and a campaign staff to put ads in whatever papers they feel is going to do them the best good. Let me just say this, that I think that the Senator Banks issue, and I probably know Senator Banks as well as anybody in this room, and I have a great deal of respect for the senator because I think he battles for what he thinks is right. However, I think the statements that former Alderman Roberts made in relation to that contract at the airport were not only out of line, I thought they were a direct insult to the taxpayers of this city, whether they be black or white. And we happen to have a verbatim recollection of that text. It was an answer that I think was given in poor taste. And we plan to, we will advertise in black newspapers when we see fit. Again, that's what's great about this country. I think you're able to spend your money however you think it should be spent. And I asked former Alderman Roberts to explain and expand upon the statements he made regarding the airport issue. You know as well as I do that the senator was paying the city a lot less money when the airport traffic was enhanced, and I don't think he was paying a city its just due. And regardless of color, I think that I don't think we should have a businessman in City Hall making business deals before he's elected.
Well, so you're then saying that that you're advertising where it would do you the most good. So you're saying it would do no good to advertise for Tom Villa as a candidate in the black newspapers. Have you put any ads as of the day this television show has been being filmed in the American, Argus, or the Sentinel? Have you put one bit of advertising, and do you think it would do any good?
I've put as many ads in the black newspapers as Alderman Roberts and Clifford Wilson have put in the Southside newspapers.
So you're refusing to answer?
I'm not refusing to answer at all.
Have you put any ads in the St. Louis American, Argus, or Sentinel during your race for the presidency of the Board of Aldermen? If you do not want to answer, sir,
I'll be more than happy to answer your question. The answer to that is no. The answer, do we plan to? We certainly do. And when I ran for the office of State Treasurer, we took ads, more than one ad, in all of the papers that you mentioned.
Thank you.
My candidacy is not aligned to just black people or white people.
But he thought this ad would do more good in South St. Louis than North St. Louis, since you said your staff runs these ads where it would do you more good. So therefore, it would do you more good to point out Mike Roberts supporting Jet Banks in South St. Louis than it would in the Argus, American, or Sentinel. Is that it?
Absolutely. I would doubt that the Bevo Mill advertises in the Argus newspaper because their constituency doesn't read the Argus.
So North St. Louis is not, you don't consider them your constituency?
I absolutely think that North St. Louis is my constituency.
And
I would ask you to ask any member of the Missouri General Assembly or any other elected black official in this city what they think of Tom Villa, and I think you get an honest answer from them, and I think they respect my integrity and the way that I've continually dealt with them. And for you to sit there and try to tell me how to dictate to spend my campaign money is absurd.
And for you to sit there and try to tell me what I'm thinking is idiocy, because nobody can tell me what I'm thinking, whether you're running for the president of the board of aldermen or whether you're a janitor. You're not a mind reader. So don't tell me what I'm thinking over here. I'll ask you a question. If you don't want to answer it, you don't have to. But don't try to tell me what I'm thinking.
The fact that you didn't like my answer is your business.
Well, let's go on to Tom's issue.
Nice to see things haven't changed in 4 years.
And then things will never change with me.
That's unfortunate.
No, it's unfortunate with you.
I gotta-
Put some ads in North St. Louis for black
If
people.
I may, I believe it's my turn. Mr. Roberts, I'd like...
Shut up then, it'll be your turn.
Mr. Roberts,